خلاص. Ten anch'esso riesce lì.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans, Beckham! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
He's in a great position here. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Bellingham. Van Basten. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Bellingham. Raul. Goes looking wide. Back into the middle. Still goalless at the moment.
Listen,
Are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest,
yeah,
more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working
ليش
quite well now.
تلقزني؟
It's a promising position. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Beckham. It's roll!
ورا اللعب شو السوى؟
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's in space and looking for options. He rises! He scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He has found the way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
ورا الاستنى.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckenbauer, nicely spread. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Beckham.
الله برا.
Oh, that's well spotted. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Five minutes till the break. Threads one in, gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. Delivers with whip. Oh, he's been great chance! Cleared without complication. Kagawa stood his ground strongly. Bellingham. Ah, such a clever touch. Hangs in a cross. That's going to go a long way. There's the whistle for half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you have just joined, shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to pass it through, and this is... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. Knocks it out wide. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Van Basten. And it's Bellingham. And this is Raul.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Kagawa. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. That'll be a throw. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's found a way through. Chance here to counter. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good ball, good take. Raul, who's set up one goal so far. Rijkaard. Kagawa, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Distributed tidily. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Steered out
Is
wide,
deep
but
down,
he won't reach that one. Decent progress down the left. What a throw in. Can he get on the end of this? Drilled in low. Played back in. That's a good ball out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Showing great feet there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That has not gone well. Quality ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he latch on to this? Raul absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kagawa. Lovely feet. And he's surging through. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kagawa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham showing good feet. Kagawa. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And the finish! Oh, it's come off
Vay
the upright.
Kerim'den ya.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Time and again they are repelled.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One...
Ja, zadaniaring. Loniguri. Burası çok. Evet, istali. Team right. Ничего. Tank dywizjon, Shit. Sim, tchau. Всего очков Орицу. Sim, tchau. Akşam. Onsan, tank değil. Sirot meghalja. Esi zašita čuniđugmes. Leste kajri nektenem zahpaš ponovku. Esi za... Aisran kajneden elapă. Carlos el peci. Ăsta curta. Esi zašita unii. Genaz.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
That's a good ball out wide. Sané. Now it's Bellingham.
Parallels talarim.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest.
Alam
With
na
him
yan,
running on
kamat
one
sa
side,
talara.
dogged defence on the other.
Ano ba siya?
David Villa. Belletti. David Villa. Looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? Rijkaard getting this one clear. Out to the left it goes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Wala
Out
ba yan?
for a goal kick. Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick.
Vay kora.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The less said about that pass, the better. Pinches it off him. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot!
No press.
First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 15 minutes is
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Vinicius Junior.
Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Messi.
Vinicius Junior.
Van Basten. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between. He's one-on-one, surely! And the finish! It's in!
Majorca.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Costa Curta.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has, really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. He has found the way through.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. Takes the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Azar. Now it's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kupchu. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish?
Ora Burnett.
Denied by an
Burnett
instinctive
Salah.
save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
It
sure.
doesn't sakın tara.
And we have our very first corner. That has not gone well. Just about within shooting range. And that certainly packed a punch. Rice. Not the most accurate pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Oranın da
Pass
ne
has gone
oluyor?
astray. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! And that is certainly
Just
not
minutes.
what he had in mind.
Turkey certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rijkaard. Bellingham. And it's Van Basten.
Die. Örgün ayağına.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Great vision.
Doğru.
Pass somewhat off target. Carvajal.
Örgün ayağı.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sané. It's a pretty loose pass. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue
And a
even
quick
further.
announcement for the benefit
I'd
of
always be
anybody who's
inclined to
found
go
themselves
for
a little
the
lost
latter,
today.
go for a
Please
third,
look at the screen for
especially
information
with a
on
full
how to
half of
find your
football
way
still to
around
play.
the stadium.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior. Raul was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Not the most convincing of passes. Beckham. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Sané has it out wide and in space. He's having a shot!
Geliyor baba.
Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Beckham. So what can they make of this? Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. No outsmarting him this time.
Yalla abi. Şüpheliyorum dedim
Well,
oğlum.
they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it.
İyi. Ara kayna bara.
Spread neatly. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckham. And it's Carvajal. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
İyi. Örgün ayağına.
Here's a man who his teammates
Ora
could
tuttu
look to
tsara
in all
pastan.
times.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Beckham. Oh, good spread. Van Basten.
Ara la bara. Ora.
Turkey have it back. And can go again.
Hoppa.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Çarpı çeyreğim.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes
Aga
even less
çıkartmıyor
sense.
mu? Da razım
Well,
kalemim
it is
bara.
plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the
Me.
very cusp of credible shooting range. No, not quite.
Zaman çemare var bir şey.
Rijkaard. Bellingham.
Rachiyat kainu mara.
Beckham. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Oh, kara.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Back
Oro.
in. Chance!
Kapet sana.
He has done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Ara cheetah ali ara.
Fighting chance.
Ara ilis kısa ara.
Beckenbauer.
İnsanlar sınırsın ara. Palestin ara ali. Nice kısa ali.
Wide.
Palestin ara. Ara tesi nadu çenana mapayas. Vizes kadrim na ya. Cheetah ali ara. Rest full kim ne ara. Sağ nadu.
Beckenbauer.
Bir dakika bayım çentar o falas.
Rijkaard.
Hayda la. Öyle ne olsa pası dali ara.
It's Carvajal.
Öyle sıra pası ver.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Now Costa
Öyle
Curta.
sıra pası ara. Ara siz ne bekara. Ara çikarım kasız ne ara.
That's very neat.
Yeah.
Rice gets a foot in here.
Ara kayna bara.
Oh, he's
Een
enjoyed
corner
that.
wordt
He
erin, ara.
evidently loves the contest. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Ne olsa kayna
Well, you might
mapayında.
think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Messi. Beckenbauer gets over and he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard.
There will be 3
Sané.
minutes added time.
Good effort from distance. Vinicius Junior with
Yeah.
2 goals already to his name.
Ay ara. Ne kaçıyorsa
Costa
aslında.
And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.
Funky jumping. Ufta mek neresi? Ne olur? Ağaçı gider presi. Bana göreceğim ya. Baykarım benim artık. Nasıl marçer ben? Baykarım ben öyle.
Սիրելիներ, ես իվրիտում ունեցա, մեքենան նստեցի, առանց որ ձեզ էլ մենք աղոտ կարծեցին, հարաստեց։ Պիտի հրավիրեմ, որ բոլորս կերունական աղոտքով մեր հայցը առաստված բարձրացնենք, մեր գերեվարված սրբազանների, մեր ազգային բարերարի և բոլոր անօրինաբար բանտում պահվող մեր զավակների համար։ Այսինքն, որ նրանք Աստուծո կամոք, Աստուծո ողորմությամբ շուտով ազատ արձակվեն և վերադառնան իրենց ընտանեկան օջախներ, ընտանեկան հարկեր, իրենց նվիրյալ ծառայության, ազգանվել նվիրյալ ծառայության։ Օրհնյալ Տեր մեր Հիսուս Քրիստոս ամեն, հայր մեր, որ դեպից զուրկ երիցիան, երեսը հայրությունքո, երեցի կանքո, ոտպետ սերգինը սիրելվի, արտած մեր անպազոր, ուտն սով, երկոմ մեզ վարդիս մեծ,
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. all qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And now they can spring out of defence. Passing is crisp and sharp. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a little off target. And he's managed to get free. Chance to deliver. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, what has happened here? Doku. Played out to the right. Bernardo Silva tries making a foray down the right. Kagawa. Bernardo Silva going face to face with his great rival. Bernardo Silva. He gets big. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pinches it off him. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he's whipped it across. Still goalless at the moment. Costa Curta. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! And he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Van Basten.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now that's well seen too. Out to the right. Foden. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, super find. Pickford gets good distance on it. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's very neat. And this is Beckham. Some really good ball move. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
He clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. Beckenbauer goes short. He dealt with. Big chance! It's loose now, and he's following up! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that is out of play.
Ara sak gata kyk hier se maar dit ons is sinds die goal gepassed Zara gewoon.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Foden.
Ara ganaya na le.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Yes, but
well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Costa Curta. And here's Isco. Plenty to aim at here. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? Kimmich, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Isco. Threads one in. Isco showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but quite sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Sané. With the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
They have come roaring back.
And that see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that is a new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Marquinhos. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, good take in a good area. Played into the box.
Oh,
truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way.
So well played,
Merhaba.
Peter. Did a
Orası
great job
var,
keeping
eski
sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Մեքսրո կրում էր ջոգիր։
Sostituzione di giocatori.
Հալանդը մսրեց։
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ora լավն արա։
Shot could be... Takes a shot!
Պենալը դիլը։ Ora գոլը
And it's a
խփում։
penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Պենալ էր ապել մի գտնողություն ունայի։
So this to extend their lead.
Անգիստ։ Էս ի՞նչ էր արա։ Դու մտնում ես զամեն արա, չթողես։ Դա Loveness.
You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty.
Like him get all
The
sorts of
keeper
boiling.
commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Գիտեր կրել էր արդեն։ Հələ բացել ռոպե
The
կալը։
lead now is 2.
Էչի թերա
Well, it's
գնահատել։
been
Օրո։
an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Oi.
There could be more on the way.
Isco. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Արա հելի արա։
Disappointed with that. Chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Ora մեռա վալա այս տղեն
Duly
ապի։
punished.
Մեղքել
Well,
էր
you've got
արա։
to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And that's it.
Մի հատ խփես 4 հատ
All
կերա։
that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's
Oh,
it for
hands
us
up.
tonight. A very good evening.
Ու հանձնվա բապերը։ What չէր։ Ոնո եղել է պրոֆեսորս ինչ ենք անում ախպեր։ Ինձ մի 5 հատ դոնատի ֆուտբոլիստ դի սրանց գիտես ինչ կանեն։ Մի հատիկ ընդամենը բախտի վրա նոր ոսկյով 3-4 ջուրը տվեց։ Մի հատ ոսկյով 100։ Դու Բեքհեմ ատավ, բայց ես ինչը չի։ Просто չեմ կարող օգտագործեմ ես դրան։ Դեվիդ Բեքհեմին։ Լավ ֆունկցիաներ ունի, չեմ կարող են հեռահարաբացները որ կա պրծնովի, այդ որ ձևի իմանամ։ Ամեն խաղին գոլ կխփի։ Չեմ կարող դրանով դրանով։ Ես դրա ձևը մի օր ջոգելու եմ ապեր։ Սպասի։ Ոչ մեկ չի ասում, դի, բայց ես մի օր ջոգելու եմ ապի։ Ով կաստե։ Պրինցիպի լավ է, էլի, սենց էլ մտնենք դաշտ, հե։ Կավաց անով մտնենք մած սկզբից, հա, Դավիթ Վիլև։ Արա դե սկսի մորթիր։ Էրգար բարակ ձգեմ ես ինչ այ ախպեր։
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
In a system like this, Peter, combinations.
Yeah, and
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
a tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Disappointed with that. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. Kagawa. That might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about to respect the
Caught on it here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's in on Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, I guess
this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
This is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. They want to get it back. David Villa. Nicely weighted ball. He's had it taken off him. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And they've got
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Takes the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Half an hour played now. Nice interception, well timed. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 score. Crossfield. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pass. Rummenigge. He's Rummenigge. He's dealt with that really well. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Messi. Half-time getting close now. Well, quality clearly deserves it.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kagawa. Played out to the right. Looking for the run. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's having racing over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Pedri. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Here we go again, then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Beckham. And he's had a hit. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kagawa. And the shot. Here's a man who his teammates look to in all times. Knocks it into space. That was certainly sturdy. Just and a chance! And that is quite wonderful! The finish of grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the design there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end,
they
ended up shipping a goal at the other.
Rummenigge! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
First in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Interesting moves that could reverse in a
shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Բանին մտցնեմ արա այս դրամ սրա տեղը մեկ էլ սրան գլխի համար էլ մտցնեմ
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi. Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per
Keeper's dealt with that.
Eto'o. Il numero
Takes a
21.
shot.
Il numero 18.
Just couldn't stay down for him.
Beckham most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Now, can they get him away?
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Vinicius Junior.
Ara lab ara.
Defending, strong and
Normal.
determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bernardo Silva. Looks to the other side. Vinicius Junior. And it's Beckham. It's Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oral Wolfsburg.
Cruyff. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's
Ara
great
lab
positioning,
ara.
so good from him.
That pass has been
Oro.
well intercepted. And this is Cruyff.
Oh, great feet.
No way through, so there's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Basten.
Ora
And that
lena yara.
interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider.
Ara na
He
yung
had in
mata lara.
mind that was
Ara.
not it.
Vonsara.
Good take in a good area. It's Eto'o!
Ora vay kora faga ara
And
marat
picked out
sana.
by the most
O tek şey
elastic
tabii ara
of play.
Norris nuyum
Eto'o
batmışları
really must be
bir
thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then.
Elestiren ne? Ora joke में सुश faga है के फिर गया ara. Vekalele.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ora lena yara vay.
And he's intervened well there. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Schneider in acres of space out wide. Yaya Toure.
Ora le. Aa!
Jed. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Schneider.
Ora lena yara. Ora
That was well
lena.
played.
Ora siz
Well
kadar.
stopped.
Var İtalyana.
Schneider. Good strong
Ale.
midfield running here. Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
And the finish!
Abre Sara Mernersen.
No mistake! And they're back in front! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we
Ramesh.
have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Lütfen
And
basın.
it's Eto'o.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency,
Ah!
but it's potency they need.
Very much into the last knockings. And here's Bernardo Silva. Beckham.
Aran ora
Most
hora.
accurate pass.
Ay
They need to play
kezi.
this quicker in
Ban
transitions like
arasınız
this.
ban.
An
Orada
uncompromising
boğaz-
challenge.
Beyt Sara.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically
Ci
expect now?
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Ara dur ara miyanka bit.
Beckenbauer calmly
Az değil.
anticipates.
Ora daremes. Ara çem karım xağamez verçi ropede. Ara de araç da şivret gılxin taletenimes.
Gerrard conjures time and space where few can. Milan finding their passes.
Atashi toeta ușăm. Ice veta desden. Aha, mice varatarashi xalq shibasni. Всё.
And that is that. Well, that was close. Both
Jumping
sides
Gunners.
playing their part in a
Medvedev,
great game
Medvedev.
of football. A
Աշխարհի
real ride.
ֆուտբոլիստների
And
մոտ է ապեր։ Աշխարհի ֆուտբոլիստների մոտ է։ Տարին 96 Հաջորդը, օրեսի ոնց որ ուժեղ է, այս կոմոն։ Ոնց որ ուժեղ է։ Կոմոն մի ասա մի, օ, այս ուժեղ խաղեր են թեմիսը առաջունը, արը վերջի լոպեներին կառավարումը կորցնում է, վերջի 10 լոպեն, 5 լոպեն, գազ տվեք, դավա, էլեսի Elə կայնմեք սրա թիմը նայեմ, չեմ է նայ, արա, մտքում եմ որրաս Վալպեարո, Ռոնալդո, Ռոսիսկի, Բեկխեմ Արվախալա վերցե, ձրի Ես էլ առանց բանի թիմա դոնատի Ինպես թիմա Դոնաշին Առանց դոնաշն թիմա Կային իլ էլ է Ուր այսի վաշը, դոնատ
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Stoichkov!
La, Barza.
Important interception.
Yeah.
The question that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's intervened well there. And it's lofted through. He played through for the wide man. He is just caressing the ball. Carvajal does well to get it back. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's picked it up out wide. Chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Vinicius Junior. Beckham flashes it across. Brzezinski. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Schneider. And here's Beckham.
You can never be short of runners in space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There they go, hunting again.
Brzezinski has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I don't get too many more chances.
Միձև տորմոս պդի անենք Ուգերողները Արա դե տուրմիա կամիկ Արա չհասցրեց Լով է եթում ապ է վրեն
But the execution was lacking. Still goalless.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
İyi. Bir net sana.
Can they get him away? Del Piero. Vinicius Junior. Played into space. Oh, that's clever.
İyi. Ora genel Cohen.
Owen with the delivery. Probing pass. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckham is one of these deliveries we all know about. Vinicius Junior. And it's Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. And this is Sneijder. Crossed into the box.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Sneijder clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the top side.
Shortcut.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Ne o bayrağı aslında.
And we have our very first
Lemak
corner.
nerede?
Beckham plays it short. He saw the danger. He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. Bayer herring after the ball.
Richard tanımaq be. Daxil edək, biriktirən etmir. Daxil mənə şey yapır.
It's a quick ball upfield. Owen.
Öyle uğraştı bir ara. Matı bırnıma.
That has been slung wide. Now that's well seen too.
Vay.
Played towards the front line.
A beautifully
Valla,
policed midfield.
valla.
The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Owen. Now it's Sané. Tries to pass it through. Lovely bit of skill. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Sané. An instinct there.
Ora,
It's a header!
ora, kapıyı
Well, that's a
ara.
race for the ball. Brzezinski over to the left. That's a foul. No two ways about it.
Öyle karmışta tak bir kanara. Ne
No
yapmışta
messing
sana?
about. It is red.
Vay
Now,
orası.
there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Öyle
Well, there
karmışta
may be
be.
some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Vay kezibon. Öyle karmışta be sana. Vay xara. Öyle vun sax bir ara. Dukinci saxama getkan. Miyat patka tarayım oram tamına.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Sané. Good ball, good take.
Ne ara wąsa welcą ma.
Oh, good read.
Ay!
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. And it's Stoichkov. Great ball if he can get there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with
Yeah.
defences still yet to be breached. They
Won't
rather
say, man, I don't
each other
check
out
either.
in the first period. Let us see
And
what
a
the
quick
second half
announcement today
brings.
that memorabilia from today's
So
match
there
is
was
now
the
on
first
sale
half.
in the stadium.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. And
Voilà,
now back
voilà.
on the way.
Hadi,
Both sides are
has
eager to get
yara.
going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Stoichkov delivers. Costa Curta clears it. Has a shot!
Օր։ Չէ, արա ոնց եմ ստկելու չգիտեմ ապր։ Բռնի, աբրոս։
And now they can spring out of defence. Sade.
Արա
Sade
դու։
making a foray down the right. It's Schneider. Played out to the left flank.
Հələ նայ ուր տվեց արա։
Easy pickings there.
Վայ,
So,
ֆուն։
Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Դհանի,
Referee's come
աբրես։
over. It's a red card. Beckham has been sent off.
Սխալը ուղեց ապը։ Սխալը ուղեց սուդյան ապր։ Tap. Bərərəm. Sudya, bəs.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Schneider. He's got
Արա դիս զվես խփում ասել։
and that is wildly off target.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through.
Արա լավ արա։ Արա լավ արա, ոնց շանս ա արա։
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham goes short. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross.
Հələ նայ արա չտվեց
Still, we
խոդու։
await the first breakthrough. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Now tries a
Արա
shot.
լավ արա։
It's there.
Արա լավ փայտարակությունը լավ է
Movement
սիախտել։
so precise.
Արա
The
ոնց
finish
ֆռոմախտվի ես
sumptuous.
հետը։
Just when they thought they may
Roma
be in at one
Xaviera.
end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to this.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Ի։ Արա շտրաֆ արա։
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them.
Հələ
here.
ուրա տալը, ախպերտը չգիտեի որ այս Կարվախալը հատա տալու ամոթելնի ինձ ապը։ Հələ նայ։
Stoichkov, and he was alert to it. Schneider. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Great
Օրը
shot!
ո՞ղ արա։
Oh, just lacks a
Ո՞й
decent finish.
քորա։
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the
Օրը
supply.
լավ է արա։
It looked as though that
It
might lead to
did
something quite
stop it.
promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's a sharp little ball here.
Ախպեր արա։
The better.
Ոայ արա։
Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Owen.
Ի, արա շտրաֆ արա։
75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, well played. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Լսրանց նայ
That's
կապտը։
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kimmich. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kimmich is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Nicely shaped ball. Stoichkov is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but they still came out on top.
He's being urged to shoot. Brilliant interception. Stoichkov. Stoichkov. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Piero looking to get on the end of this.
Ai que zibanara, cadê paverara esse chari do apesrezero, megzero.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
E ora de tornare voi, ora.
Great ball here. Tries to thread
up
in no man's land. Adams. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, no way through there. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
The
whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And that will be the final act. Quite a game, one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Security stop for each.
Ой, քեզի բնորա։ Դեսի պարտություն էր խայտարակա։ Դեսի մով էր արեսի արա։ Ավայի կրվանք։ Խայտարակություն էր արեսի արա։
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rummenigge is onto this. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the through ball. He's found a way through. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kante gets across and deals with it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Gattuso. And here's Cruyff. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Sané, and he shoots! It's bounced back off the post, and he's done it! Van Basten at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Sané. Great defending, strong and determined. Cruyff. Now it's Puskás. Foot in. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Puskás. Aims beyond the defence. Lampard. Played out to the right. Now it's Sané. Gattuso tries to play it through. Distributed tidily. Now it's Kagawa. Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. Sané going face to face with his great rival. Yaya Touré. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Van Basten. Beckham. Decent chance! Lampard. Puskás. Cruyff goes steaming forward. And he's lost his man here. Great vision. Played out towards the right wing. Cruyff with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Kagawa. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Lampard. It's a pretty loose pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Beckham. Chance here to counter. Looking for the run. Abiati claims comfortably. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Gattuso going full tilt down the left. That is good strength. And that's another good win of the ball. Vinicius Junior.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he latch on to this?
1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Long ball looking to counter. Kagawa. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Kagawa. Coming on the field is number 11, Schneider.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lampard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No way through there. And he was quick to react. Lofted upfield. And it's Lampard. Now it's Puskás. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Sane providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. And this is Schneider. Sane. Now here's the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's through, now is he in? Puskás. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Cruyff. Lampard has got himself a free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
He's being urged to shoot. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Cruyff. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Back into the middle. And this is Sneijder. Tries to dink it through. And that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Puskás conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Carvajal gets good distance on it. Bergomi. Looking tidy in possession here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta. That's a good ball out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. Rummenigge knocks it into space.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And claimed it back swiftly. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Desperate
10,
defending required here.
Vinicius Junior. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 7, Beckham. Number 11, Sneijder. Coming on the field, number 24, Hazard.
Well, he got
Number
rigged because he was
18,
under pressure.
Owen. Number
Referee's
19,
given a throw.
Kukçu. Number 15, Bellingham. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Great chance! It's loose, this time surely! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Hazard. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play. Just unmatched in terms of intelligence and vision. He really is peerless in what he does.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah.
And it's Gullit. Oh,
Oh,
just skips
listen,
past
mate.
his man.
What up?
Gullit driving, takes a shot!
Wat is toch
And
Barcelona
kicked
dan?
out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Collar! a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ambitious ball here. Nesta calmly anticipates. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Beckham showing good feet. Hazard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now, can they get him away? Messi.
İyi. Olarak bir ne yok.
Oh, that's neat. Beckham.
Burası şeyle kapattı.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
İyi. Ara dur ara.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Messi. Chooses to go cross-field. And he's cut it out.
Ara labe ara. Lelis Beckenbauer. Ara gittim. Ne order inkara vazgeçiyor Sara.
Beckham plays it short.
İyi.
Put it with a
Revenge.
fine tackle. Beckham. Hops for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham gets into a good position. Hazard. Lovely feet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a throw-in.
Böyle sıranlar. Ara dedim dışarı çek.
Not the most convincing of passes. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that is tiny, really
Oğlum lan
tiny.
bir net Sara.
Xavi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Hazard. And here's Beckham. And this is Kagawa. Toure defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckham. Beckham!
Aralarında ne ara?
A collective sigh of relief from the
böyle.
defence. Hazard powering forward here. Now it's Owen, and that could set him on his way. He's free, he has got space. Big chance!
Abres.
Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Bravo Abdul.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute.
Goes for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. Bernardo Silva! Another save.
Bernardo
Silva
Silva really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Corner number 2 then. That should get the job done. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Del Piero. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And now the breakaway. Now it's Van Basten. Looking for a runner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Sané. And this is... There's the shot! There it is!
David Beckham.
Great intelligence. He just understood. And he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Sané. Bernardo Silva. Good chance here. Oh, denied! Brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Distributed tidily. Beckham is fouled.
McAllister.
McAllister has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Van Basten. Sané. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Challenged just a bit on the firms. He's tried one! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, David Beckham.
Creole is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could see...
He's having a go!
Great
save by Dida! That was superb goalkeeping!
Costa Curta is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Oh, it's come
Oo!
off the upright. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision.
İyi.
Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header!
Oğlum abi.
He will be livid with himself.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oğlum.
McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham.
Oh, great feat that.
Vinicius Junior. He's been bundled over.
Da.
That is a foul.
Mortet Karmil Hani. La
That's a
var iş
booking,
değerin
always
ara.
looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that
Ara
tackle.
iş değerin ara.
Beckenbauer taking
Orange
charge of the
stopping.
dead ball.
Ora.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Oğlum ne var o?
It was a sterling
What a
effort,
whoosh
and at least he
mata
kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
There they go, hunting in packs. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's away! Vinicius Junior! Van Basten, always looking for that half a
İyi.
chance.
Ora.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Vinicius
Ora
Junior
cheat
unable to make
kumara.
it happen for all his good
Ora
intentions.
vara mara ցելես խաղարա, չգիտեմ արա ինչ անեմ սրանց հետ
Spread
արա։
it left. And this is Del
Ora.
Piero. And he decides to cross it. Rijkaard tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Հələ նա արա ոնց է գցում արա։ Ոնց է կպտում այդ խաղացողին։ Հələ սրան պարտերը ոնց է
Carvajal cuts out the pass.
էթում։
Vinicius Junior.
Out of time.
It's Bernardo Silva. Sané. He's found a way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
What is
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now for
Թռավ
12
խաղից թե
yards.
կախեց մոտս արա։ Թռավ խաղից արա թե կախեց մոտս։ Չէ ոնց որ թռավ խաղից։ Օհ, գրին կապեր։ Երկրորդ դիվիզիոն արդեն մտանք։ Երկրորդ դիվիզիոնում ենք։ Այս մեռաստիներ։ Պետք է պերեկուր անենք, ռիժամից մտնենք ախպեր։ 3810 ռեյտինգ։ Мой рейтинг. Мой. Эсա։ Սուպերմեն։ Ոսկի։ Դա թիմը նայենք սրա։ Լստեմ այդ նայեք ապե։ Նայենք ով կա ինձանից առաջ։ YouTube. Ավե, թանք պերեկ ուրանենք, մի ժամից կմտնենք ապե, սյո։